Mariners going up against the Pittsburgh Pirates. John Shambi, Chris Singleton with you. So the Pittsburgh Pirates have taken the first two games of this series, and today they'll go for the sweep. They played well, Chris, and they're looking for more of the same in this one.
Yeah, they've been the side shaking hands on the field after each game so far. Played solid baseball to earn those wins, as you said, but every game offers up its own unique challenges. So we'll see what those are today, but there's always a little extra motivation when you have an opportunity to sweep a series.
All right, we'll be back to get this one started after this. Just about set to go, and towing the slab here, Marco Gonzalez. And Singy, he likes pitching at home.
Well, truly for him, there is no place like home. He's been so dominant here, and as a teammate, you expect him when pitching at home this year to go out and dominate just as he has. The fans expect it, and I think everyone around here knows that he's a good pitcher. Even though we don't see the same splits on the road, we're going to start to see that translate as well.
Sam Haggerty leading things off and takes a strike. There's a strike. And down on strikes he goes. And there's one away. Cade Marlowe up next for the Mariners. That one in there across the letters. Left-hand hitter waits. That one off the bad part of the bat. Just a lazy fly ball. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. Two away now.
Batting third.
Now Scott Service lined up for the Seattle Mariners. Batting third, a guy they're looking for a little more out of right now, J.P. Crawford.
Yeah, and just one hit in the series coming in. So this pitching staff has really had his number. I'm sure he's maybe a little frustrated about it too. So we'll see if the trend continues or if he brings a little extra fire to the plate. Yeah, I know you like that fire, Boog, kind of like your hair. See if he can get something going in this one.
And that one hammered. That skips over the fence, so it's an automatic double.
Well, there's something really nice about getting yourself an automatic double like that. You get to stroll into second base without having to worry about a throw or getting your uniform dirty. And now you're just looking for the next guy to kind of do the same thing. Maybe put one in the gap so you can jog home as well.
Now here is Cal Raleigh. Just missed.
The strategy of winning a ball game, when you can make that pitcher work a little more, expose himself by throwing pitches, that could be the key to winning perhaps later on. So good job of extending this inning, getting a knock with 2 outs to bring the number 4 hole hitter up.
Runner at second, 2 down. Here in the third and final game of the series. Here's a 1-2. Struck him out looking. One left for Seattle, and now the Pirates will take their turn in a scoreless ball game. You're dialed into the show. Back here with my pal Singy. And towing the slab in this one, Logan Gilbert. And for whatever reason, he's been more effective on the road like this than at home, Chris.
Boog, I really think he likes being the villain. This is a guy that seems like he thrives off of the negative energy in those away ballparks and gets better the more hostile the crowd gets. So whatever the reason is, he's got good stuff combined with the right type of attitude. And I think that's why he's been so effective away from home this season.
Key Brian Hayes in the box now. No balls and a strike. The 0-1. Fought off foul. 0-2 now. And that's in the dirt.
2 strikes.
Next pitch is outside. Puts it in the air out towards left center. Raley pulls it in on the run. Here's the Pirates lineup now. A really frustrating showing for them in their last game. Lots of traffic on the bases, but they left a ton of runners on base. Couldn't cash in their chances, Chris.
They had plenty of chances. There's nobody to blame it on but themselves offensively. They just did a poor job converting in those situations. You have to figure out what's your plan going to be. Maybe watch some tape from the last game. Make the adjustments. So if you get those opportunities in this one, you've got a much better chance of scoring some runs.
Bunting for a hit. Polanco tosses to first. No hit here on the bunt attempt. They get the out. Well, he gave the bunt a shot there, but not able to execute.
Yeah, I think he rushed it a little bit, and when guys rush, it can be a pop-up or can be bunted right back at a position player.
On the ground, and that chance handled. Fires to first on the run, and that'll do it. Nothing doing here for Pittsburgh. We played an inning, no score. Back here at PNC Park, now the left fielder, Luke Raley. The pitch. There's a strike. Next offering in there for a strike. And it's 0-2. The wind and the pitch. That one just misses. Going to count 1-2.
It's a good take.
Oh, he doesn't get the call. 2-2.
He's really tightening up his hitting zone with 2 strikes here. I love it.
Next offering upstairs.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
And now the lefty. And that's ball 4.
That's ball 4. Take your base. Leading off with the Mariners.
The batter now, Jorge Polanco. He's been a great free agent sign. This is again 5 in a row.
This is a great dynamic right here. Speedy runner at first, thinking about taking second. Catcher with the pop time that leaves Jaws on the floor. This might get interesting, Boo.
The pitch. Time to check on our umpires. Earl Hendricks calling balls and strikes.
Yeah, well-liked umpire, Boo. Pretty consistent with his zone, so if you're familiar with him and how he works, you won't get too surprised by anything. Sometimes he'll give a little bit off the corner, but nothing too crazy at all.
Move over to first, try to keep him close. How much were you aware of the umpire scouting report, or even who was going to be umpiring?
Not a whole lot. I mean, there were a couple of umpires that weren't real good, but outside of that, you just kind of went into the game, especially back when I was playing.
Swing and a miss. It's 2-2. As the game has moved along, we see more and more information supplied by teams about the umpires. I've been in clubhouses where they have pictures of all 4 guys, nicknames, hometowns, and as well hobbies listed, just so you can kind of small talk the umpire a little bit.
That's great.
3-2. Battling here as he fouls it away. Payoff pitch. Too low, ball 4, and he's walked another.
Well, interesting. He went with the off speed and walked the hitter. Man, you got to challenge the guy with the fastball.
And up next for Seattle, Mitch Haniger. And a good fastball to start him off. That's strike one.
Well, the best way to shake off yesterday's struggles is to get on the board early. They've got a guy in scoring position. They've got to find a way here to get him in.
In there for a strike at the top of the zone. Hit on the ground to the right side. And it kicks off the bag. Fair ball. And they strike first as they take a 1-0 lead.
Picks himself up an RBI. Didn't try to do too much with it. Just a really controlled, simple swing. We don't see a whole lot of that these days with hitters trying to launch and hit home runs. But sometimes you got to shorten up just like that.
So runners at the corners. Nobody out. Next is the speedy first baseman, Dylan Moore. Fastball for a strike. Out to short. That's a base hit as a run scores.
2 consecutive base hits for these guys here. Just one of those seeing eye base hits through the infield. He just kind of rolled over on it a little bit, but sometimes those can find a hole and get you enough.
So now the Seattle pitcher, Logan Gilbert. Corner infielders up on the grass expecting a bunt. Bunting, and he pops it up. Rodriguez makes the play, and there's one down.
The batter number 6, second baseman, Sam Haggerty.
So the lineup flips over. Here's the Mariners' leadoff man, Sam Haggerty. Struck out swinging his first time. And he swings and misses at the initial offering. Haniger, the lead runner at second. Moore at first. One gone. And he hits a ground ball right side, and it goes just foul. Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout.
Well, he made pretty quick work of him right there. You look at the sequence, everything down at the knees and below. And some guys are good low ball hitters, but right there, they clearly had a plan to pound that part of the zone, and he wasn't able to put up much of a fight.
Cade Marlowe now at the plate. Flied out his first time. Strike on the outside corner. It's 0-1. That one fouled off. Swings and misses. Good job at damage control right there. But 2 runs for him, and they jump ahead. Now to the bottom of the second. It's the Mariners 2 and the Pirates nothing. And we're back. And now O'Neal Cruz. One of the best in the game against right-handed pitching. The lefties, however, that's another story. That misses the zone. 1-0. Singy, is this more common today? Guys really only succeeding against pitchers throwing from a specific side?
I think it's because you just don't get a very long trial period anymore. I mean, with the analytics and the numbers.
Oh, can't pick it up cleanly. Safe at first, no play. We'll see how they score this.
Pretty much gifted a leadoff base runner right there. And as an offense, this is where you really want to take advantage. Apply some pressure this inning. Make that error hurt.
Here's Rowdy Tellez. Homered in the ball game yesterday afternoon. That one misses. And that is ball one. The Mariners up by 2, bottom half of inning number 2. Swing and a miss. That's strike one.
Man, he was really tardy on that fastball. Great job of setting him up by throwing the curveball. Add some velocity to it on the next pitch. Can't catch up.
Here's a 1-1. Ripped to first. Caught. Puts the tag on him, and it's a double play.
The right fielder.
Now a chance for Connor Joe. With a couple of homers in this series, 3 hits total. And that one upstairs. 2 outs, base is empty. That's a base hit.
Right there, does a great job of staying in the big part of the field. Man, there are a lot of hits there.
So man aboard. So next to the plate for Pittsburgh, Andy Rodriguez.
He really needs to start making more contact, striking out nearly twice in each of the last 5 games.
And fires in a fastball at 95. Breaking ball inside. 1-1.
Got some cut action to it. Velocity pretty good on that slider. So far moving the ball around nicely.
Into center. Marlowe settles under it. Makes the grab, and that'll end the inning. So 1 left for Pittsburgh. They trail it here 2-0. Back here in Pittsburgh, top half of the 3rd inning. And the batter now, J.P. Crawford. Gonzalez back to work. Outside corner, there's a strike.
It's 0-1.
Next offering is downstairs. Missed inside with the curve.
Looks like he's being a little cautious with him in this at bat after doubling the first time up. Doesn't want to make another mistake.
Left-hand batter waits. And there's a curve through for a strike. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Looks like he's picked up right where he left off. Cal Raleigh, the next to hit. Struck out looking in his first at bat. Raleigh in his 4th year, 27 years old, and he was a 3rd-round pick back in 2018. Out to center. They got it for out number 2.
Yeah, I'm looking at his body language, and he just doesn't seem like things are in sync, and the ball's just not coming off his bat the way it did earlier in the regular season.
2 outs, base is empty. Here's the left fielder, Luke Raley. He walked and came around to score his first time up. Pitch misses. Ball 1. Wouldn't chase that time. Two down, nobody on. That one missed. Now 3-0.
Well, he's so great about hitting the ball the other way. He gets those arms extended. So right there, just trying to straighten him up a little bit so he doesn't have as much outside plate coverage.
And there's the automatic.
3-1.
On the ground to short. Throw over to Tellez. That ends the frame. Mariners go down quietly there, but they hold the 2-0 lead. And welcome back to the ballpark. Set for the bottom of the third. Now it's the second baseman, Nick Gonzalez. The wind of the pitch. Misses just off the outside edge. I think that was a strike. Next offering is fouled back.
Instead of letting the hitter get his arms extended, tied him up a little bit, slightly up, slightly in.
And the righty deals. So now 1-2. The line to kick the pitch. Line drive, and it stays fair. Around first, heading for 2. And he's got a leadoff double.
He needed that one. It's been a tough stretch at the plate lately. Showed a willingness to drive that pitch the opposite way. Didn't get jumpy, didn't try to pull the ball. He let it get deep, took the barrel right to it, and then extended through the swing for the line drive base hit.
At the plate for Pittsburgh, Marco Gonzalez. And that bunted towards third. On to first. One gone, bottom of the third inning.
Now batting, the third baseman, Ke'Bryan Hayes.
Back to the top of the lineup at the plate. Ke'Bryan Hayes. Fly to left his first time. Fouled off. He was late. The 0-1. That one at the knees for a strike. Man at second.
Outside. That's a ball.
Line drive, base hit. Rounds third, headed for the plate. He'll score easily, but it's a one-run game.
Well, back within one as he brings home the run. Just a cookie down the middle. I mean, those are the ones you dream about. The ones in the cage, you're just hoping you get in the ball game. Right down the middle, not a whole lot of velocity, right on top of it.
One gone, runner at first. And now the center fielder, 0 for 1 so far. First pitch doesn't find the zone.
1-0.
Hayes stands at first with 1 out. There's a swing and a drive. In one, hops off the wall. Should be extra bases. Safely into second. He's got a double. Tag, and he's out at the plate.
A lot of real estate to cover on that play defensively. A long throw to the cutoff man, and then a lot of ground to make up as well on the relay. But an excellent job of execution and getting that out at the dish as he tried to make it home all the way from first base.
Ryan Reynolds here. He's 0 for 1. Ripped to third. Tosses to first. That ends the inning, and they limit the damage. But the RBI single pushes across a run. And it's now a 2-1 ball game. It's Major League Baseball, and it's on the show. On to the fourth, and here is Jorge Polanco.
Number 7, Jorge.
And a pitch. Fastball for a strike.
Well, these Mariners showing great discipline at the plate, and patience definitely seems to be the name of their game in this one. They're doing a good job of working the pitch count, and they've been able to push a couple of runs across to score as well.
Next offering upstairs.
Still relatively early, but with the pair of runs already on the board, the ripple effect of that high pitch count might set him up to do more damage later in this game.
Kicks and fires. Swing and a miss, struck him out.
Well, that's always the key to effective pitching, is getting ahead in the count. And as a pitcher, it really allows you to start expanding the zone. Hitters become defensive, and all of a sudden that plate starts to get really wide. And what happens is, because of the pressure, you end up committing to a pitch as a batter before you recognize what it is, and that's what leads to the strikeout.
Now, Mitch Haniger. And first offering is fouled off. One down, base is empty. Swing and a miss. Nice changeup.
No balls, 2 strikes.
And it skips in the dirt.
Recognize that changeup right out of the hand. Just spit on it.
Comebacker to the mound. To first. 2 quick outs here in the top of the 4th.
Now batting, the first baseman, Dylan Moore.
2 outs, base is empty. Here's Dylan Moore. Singled and drove in a run his first time through. Ball
That's
one
the ball
there.
down.
That one ripped right center field. And an automatic double as it hops the fence.
The automatic double kind of feels like enjoying cruise control in your car, Bird. You don't need to keep the pedal down as you cruise into second base. Just no worries in the world. You know what? He put a really good swing on that one.
Man in scoring position with 2 away. Next to hit will be the pitcher, Logan Gilbert. He popped out to the catcher his first time up. That misses the zone, and that's ball 1.
1-0.
And a good eye there.
That's a ball.
Pitcher at the plate, obviously no fear in trying to attack this guy. He's just having problems finding the zone.
And it is 2-1.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Runner at second, 2 down. Top half of inning number 4. In the air, right side. Joe makes the catch, and that'll do it. Mariners leave 1 as they're unable to add to their 2-1 lead. Back here at PNC Park, John Sciambi and Chris Singleton with you. And leading off the bottom of the 4th, O'Neal Cruz. And he deals. That's in there. That's strike 1.
You know, these Pirates just haven't produced as many competitive at-bats as I'd like to see in this one. They're swinging early, being aggressive, but 1 or 2 pitches later, the at-bat is over. That's not going to cut it if it's not resulting in hits. So they might want to be a little more selective up there.
Rowdy Tellez, the next Pirate to hit. Tapped at the plate, but it's a foul ball. The Pirates trailing by a run. We're here in the bottom of the fourth. Good eye right there. And a pitch. And another ball. Lifted in the air, out to left. He's got it. And there are two down.
Now batting, right fielder,
Connor Joe, the next Pirate to hit. And he's already singled in this game. And that's off the inside edge. And it's 1-0. And that's in there at the knees. It looks like the weather could actually play a factor in this one. It's coming down pretty good.
Yeah, it is, and it's not too bad yet, but the field's not going to be able to hold up if the rain gets any worse than this. So keep an eye on the pitcher's mound as well, and the rest of the infield start to puddle up a little bit.
Swings through that one. It's a strikeout. Bucks go down quietly, and our score remains 2-1. New inning getting started, and now it's the switch inning second baseman, Sam Haggerty. The wind to the pitch. On the corner for a strike.
Man, this guy's got a great feel for his breaking ball today.
And a strike.
Now, there's a pitch we haven't seen in a while. It's going to be tough on the hitters if he can mix that in whenever he wants.
Swing and a drive, deep right field. The one hops off the wall. Should be extra bases. Safe at second with a leadoff double.
The center fielder, number 2, Marlowe.
Now at the plate, Cade Marlowe.
Struck out on just 3 pitches last time.
Missed with a changeup. 1-0. Man at second. Fouls one off out of play. Back to our left. Here comes a pitch. Right through there for a strike. Haggerty at second with nobody out. Foul ball still, a 1-2 count. That one missed. And here it comes. In the dirt, counts full, 3-2.
He should get a pretty good pitch to hit here with 3-hole hitter coming up if he's walked.
Runner in scoring position, nobody out. And we're at the top of the 5th. Outside, and that is ball 4. It wasn't easy, but he earned that walk after a long at bat.
He's making things difficult for himself right now out there on the mound, but you know his confidence should still be high enough to get out of this, but he's going to have to buckle down right here.
In the box now, takes strike one.
There's an opportunity to do some damage, but you've got to be selective. Make sure you get a pitch that you can handle.
On the ground to third, and it's through for a hit. Coming home. He'll score, and they take a 2-run lead.
Well, that may end up being an at-bat we go back to later on when this game is over. Just found a way to slap that ball down the third baseline. That's really excellent bat control, and it kind of goes back to all those drills you see hitters do off the tee where it's placed in different spots. That was just nice.
Manager out of the dugout now, and it looks like we'll see a change on the mound. Marco Gonzalez will depart, and it wasn't his best start, but he kept them in it to this. Back with a new arm. So they turn to the veteran pitcher in this spot, Martin Perez.
And if you dig into his walk rate, his numbers are really impressive. He's really filled up the strike zone this season, so these batters better be ready to swing the bats.
First and second, no outs. And now it's going to be Cal Raleigh. Just off the outside edge. Edge of the zone, called a strike. And it's 1-1. Movement in the bullpen, Colin Holderman, the right-handed sinker baller. He looks to be readying himself. Baraki, the power lefty, up as well. And a pitch. And that's outside. Ball 2.
Tough spot right here. A couple runners on. 2-ball count. You can't nibble, but you have to execute and finish your pitch. If you leave something out over the plate, it's going to bring in some runs.
Roll to short, possible 2-ball. There's one. Tellez, 2.
Boy, that's what you hope for if you're out there on the mound. First and second, nobody out. Somehow get a ground ball. He got it right there. Nice double play by the infield.
And now Luke Raley. Swings through that one. 0-1.
No ball. 1 strike.
Two outs and a runner at third. Here in the third and final game of the series. Right through there for a strike. Got him. Inning over, and it could have been worse. But they pick up 1 run on the RBI single. It's now a 3-1 ball game. You're watching Major League Baseball on the show. And we're back. Bottom of the inning. And now the catcher comes up to him. Andy Rodriguez. The right-hander back to work. Foul ball there.
You know, these Pirates, to put it bluntly, need to put together more competitive at-bats, and I don't think they've lived up to their own expectations at the plate. They haven't run a single count full in this ball game, and that's just wild to me.
Oh, this one high and deep. Way back there. Tattooed Decatur town and gone. He hammers one out to right. It's 3-2.
He's bringing the thunder in a rainstorm. How in the world did he manage to hit that pitch out? That was one of those home runs where you really don't know if he got enough of it off the bat. I mean, he put a good swing on it clearly, but I wouldn't say he really got the sweet spot on the bat. The exit velo wasn't anything too impressive, but it had all it needed for him to circle the pillows.
Stepping in, Nick Gonzalez. A double and a run scored his first time up. In the air, pretty deep out to center field. Marlowe under it, brings it in, and there's one down. It really feels like we might be running out of time before a rain delay is called. This rain is not letting up.
Yeah, and if we do get a delay, the unfortunate thing is the clock's going to start ticking on these pitchers, and they won't be able to keep their arms warm forever if it's a long break, and going to have to exit this game a little early.
Swinging a foul straight back. One run across in the frame so far. Last half of inning number 5. And
that's
ball 1. The 1-1 is fouled off. Out towards right center field. Haniger sizing it up. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. And there's 2 down.
Number 13. Key Bryant. Hayes.
So digging in, Ke'Bryan Hayes. 1 for 2. Foul ball. The 0-1. And that one fouled off. Good eye in that spot. That one hammered left field. Way back there. That'll make it out of here. He sends a rocket to left. Home run number 15 on the year. And we are starting over. It's 3-3.
This game is breathing new life thanks to that home run, and that's exactly what they needed.
So, Singy, this is a little bit of a surprise. A guy known for line drives hits one over the fence.
Well, if you're a little too early, you'll get some elevation in the ball, get out of the ballpark. For him, it's kind of a mistake. But you know what? When you have such a good approach, every now and then you're going to run into one.
Number 19 in the box here. Lets that one go for a ball. That misses, and it's 2-0. Gilbert maybe a little less aggressive on the mound right now after that home run, Chris.
Yeah, it seems that way. You know, pitchers, they can come out, feel good, but then all of a sudden get touched up a little bit, and they start trying to throw instead of pitch. They're not trusting their stuff.
Fouls one off. 2-2. Well, he's been good for the most part. Is it going to take someone going out to the mound to maybe refocus him a bit?
Well, partner, every pitcher's a little different. I liken it to you. Sometimes you come in and you're not as focused, and I kind of do what it takes to get you on track, and then you have a great show. So perhaps it's the same with him. Nobody really wants their rhythm broken up, but sometimes they need a little pick-me-up.
And that just misses.
Count full.
High fly ball out to center field. Marlowe brings it in for the 3rd out. But 2 round trippers in this inning. The long ball was working. We're tied now with 3 apiece. Major League Baseball is on the show. We're back, and they make a change to start the 6th. The new pitcher, Ryan Borucki.
Well, he's been hit pretty hard at times this season, as you see with the big ERA. So this is an important outing for him to get on the right track.
Leading off, Jorge Polanco. Outfield playing very deep, not wanting anything over their heads. The pitch. And that clips the inside corner. Rocky, a 6'4" lefty, 210 pounds. He joined the team as a free agent.
That's the ball.
Outside low. And now it's even 1-1. The lefty fires. And out number 1 on the grab.
That swing right there tells me he's seeing the ball pretty well. I know it didn't produce a hit, but he made solid contact, and that's all you're looking to do anytime you're at the plate.
Mitch Haniger up next for the Mariners. Nice curveball for a strike. Next pitch is downstairs.
1-1.
One down, base is empty. Swing and a miss, and he got him to chase.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Almost got him. That one hammered center field. This one's got a chance. Pulls it in on the warning track. Dylan Moore up next for the Mariners. It's interesting, he plays kind of a power spot defensively, but runs pretty well. So when you're looking at that position, you're not expecting someone that has maybe above average speed, but he does. That one finds the zone. 0-2 now.
And I think that skill set really upgrades the position, because when you have that kind of speed, it makes the whole team that much better.
And that one missing low. What about him playing another position on defense, one that would require a little more range?
Absolutely. And I think if push came to shove where they had to make a move during a game, it'd surprise a lot of people. You might even be able to put him in center field.
Swing and a miss, and he chases that one in the dirt. That completes the strikeout, and that'll do it. Nothing doing for the offense that time. Heart of the order, 3, 4, 5 coming up. All tied up at 3 apiece. And welcome back to the ballpark. Bottom of the 6th. At the plate for Pittsburgh, Brian Reynolds. The pitch. Right through there for a strike. Way high there. And the count even 1-1. That's ball for a strike. Kicks and deals. Bounced up the middle. On the run, sends it over to first. And they take care of Reynolds for the out.
Now batting, the shortstop, O'Neal.
Here's O'Neal Cruz.
The offense needs to start showing some fight against this starter. He's doing his thing out there. They're going to have to push back at some point and make him work a little bit harder.
The 1-0. And that one is inside.
2 balls, no strikes.
Next offering is in for a strike. The pitch.
Ball.
A rare 3-ball count here. He's been throwing strikes all day. Got to be ready to hit if you're in the box.
The 3-1. Right side. The throw to first. 2 up, 2 down.
The first baseman, number 44, Rowdy.
And here's the first baseman, Rowdy Tellez. This one popped up. Foul ground, first base side. Moore makes the play, and it's out number 3. Down in order go the Pirates. So no change in the score. It's 3-3. So they turn things over to the righty, Colin Holderman.
He doesn't get a lot of strikeouts compared to other relievers, so he relies on getting that soft contact and the defense doing work behind him. They'll have to be on their toes with him on the bump.
Scott Service brings on a pinch hitter, Julio Rodriguez.
And he's a right-handed bat, but he handles same-side matchups pretty well, so should give him a good at-bat right here.
And he deals. That one's in there. Strike one.
Trying to keep good speed off the bases.
Just missed. Some activity in the Mariners bullpen. Ryan Stanek getting ready to go. Right-hander kicks, deals. On the ground to the left. And foul ball. Righty delivers. This one in the air, center field. Drifts towards it. Makes the catch. One away. So the batting order turns over. Here's the second baseman, Sam Haggerty. 1 for 3. And the first pitch misses for ball 1.
Boog, he never moved because he never had time to. But that kind of velocity, you'd prefer that pitcher work away.
And that's in for a strike. Meanwhile, activity in the bullpen. Jose Hernandez, the lefty, looks to be getting himself ready. All tied up here in the top half of inning number 7. At the belt and fires. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. One down, base is empty. Pitch in the dirt, and the count is even, 2-2. Up the middle. Dives, and he can't hang on. No throw, and the speedy runner is on at first.
Well, patience and discipline paid off right there as he got into an advantage count. And now a chance to maybe get creative on offense with good speed on first.
Marlowe stands in now, looks at that one inside.
If you're a base runner, you got to stay dialed in here. Look for anything in the dirt. Try your best to get into scoring position.
Right-handed reliever. Outside low. Now 2-0.
If it were an average catcher behind the plate, I'd say take second base, but this isn't a catcher you want to run on. His quick release is unreal.
The pitch. Sinker catches the zone at the knees. With the go-ahead run at first, here in the third and final game of the series. Holderman keeping an eye on him. Ground ball left side, could be 2. On to Gonzalez for 1. On to Tellez, and the double play ends the inning.
They made it look easy, but it started with a nice feed to the second baseman from the shortstop. Perfect turn, and they're out of this jam.
We're back in a new pitcher here to start the bottom of the 7th. Ryan Stanek.
And he's had a really hard time throwing strikes so far this season. His walk rate is up there among the worst in the league for relievers.
And here is Connor Joe.
The right fielder, Connor Joe.
And the pitch. Ground ball up the middle. Now the throw to first on the run. And one away in the bottom of the seventh.
The catcher, number 5, Andy Rodriguez.
Up next for the Pirates, Andy Rodriguez. He's already homered in this game. That misses.
Ball.
And that's ball one. Action in the bullpen for Seattle. Gregory Santos, the young right-hander, up and throwing. Saucedo warming up as well. The pitch. Right through there for a strike.
1-1.
Base is empty, one away. Here at the bottom of the seventh. And a good eye there. And the righty deals. Just off the inside edge. The 3-1. 3-1, and he couldn't come up with it.
Maybe a little loss of focus on the mound right there. Pretty much gifted him first base with a quick free pass.
So up next, Nick Gonzalez. First pitch misses.
Way to lay off that pitch down.
One away. Tie game. Go ahead run stands at first. That one's in there. And the count 1-1.
1-1.
Gets under and pops it up. Crawford should have this one. Squeezes it. So now a pinch hitter for the pitcher, Henry Davis.
And this is a big at bat coming, Boo. Definitely a little added pressure on him here.
A swing and a miss, and that's strike one.
0-1.
Two gone. The possible go-ahead run at first. That's outside. 1-1.
The only adjustment he needs to make is his target. If you aim at the outside corner, that slider's going to end up way off the plate. Perhaps look a little more down the middle, and you get it right where you want it.
And here it comes. That's
ball.
Down and in. A slider missed.
2 balls, 1 strike.
And the pitch. That one fouled off. 2-2. Rodriguez leads off first with 2 down to the inning. Now this one's crushed down the line. Hooking. Foul ball. Fights it off. You'll see another. That one misses. Full count. 3-2.
3-2, 2 out, runner on first. A lot of movement in the infield. Hitter's got to stay focused on the pitch.
Key Brian Hayes would be next if they can extend the inning.
And he's homered already, so I'm sure he'd love a chance to do some more damage here.
Swinging a foul ball at the plate. They'll do it again. 9th pitch of the at-bat due next. And a foul ball. He stays alive. Foul ball, and it remains a full count. Two outs. Liner, base hit. Rodriguez rounds second on his way to third. Throw quickly to the infield, and the go-ahead run has to hold up at third with two away.
But when you see that many pitches in an at-bat, your chances of succeeding go up, and right there we see the result.
Brian Hayes, the next Pirate to hit. He's already homered here in this one. Ball one there.
1-0.
Two on, two outs. And that one fouled off. And a pitch. And fouled off. And a swing and a miss. And we stay tied as the inning ends.
He's in a tough spot, had to make a great pitch, did it, got the strikeout, gets out of the jam. Clearly, he's happy with those results.
Welcome back, and a new arm on the mound to start the eighth. Jose Hernandez.
He's having a ton of success facing left-handed hitters this season, so this seems like a smart move to turn to him with a lefty at the plate.
And now, J.P. Crawford.
You know, this is kind of a tough matchup as a left-handed hitter facing a left-handed pitcher. What you tell yourself is, I want to stay square to the plate, try to hit the ball over the shortstop's head.
As the lefty gets to work, and that's outside.
Outside.
So two balls and no strikes.
Back-to-back breaking pitches away, you get the feeling as a hitter that the pitcher's afraid of you, that he doesn't want to challenge you. So I think the confidence level is raised right here.
Now a pop-up on the infield. Cruz gets there. He's under it. One up, one down.
That was a good pitch to hit right down the heart of the plate. Had pretty good timing on it. Just got underneath it a little bit and popped it up.
Cal Raleigh digs in now. Ripped down the line, base hit. And that's going to get into the corner. So they get a man aboard with a one-out single.
That play looks routine defensively, but with all of the little nooks, they can get real tricky down in the corner. Kept it to a long single. Nice defensive play.
One down, runner at first. Now the left fielder, Luke Raley. Just missed.
Well, they've kept him pretty quiet in this series. Still doesn't have a knock. I know you want to get that first knock out of the way. Maybe more will come, but you got to give some credit to the pitching staff. They've had a great plan against him.
Swings and pulls it foul to the right side. And that's off the inside edge. And a count 2-1.
Right through there for a strike. With two strikes, may see some movement over there at first base, trying to stay out of the double play right here.
Here's a 2-2. And another ball.
On this count, runner not known for his speed, but I think you got to put him in motion. Try to avoid a double play here, Boo.
Foul ball left side. He'll see another. Here comes a 3-2. Swings and misses. Struck him out.
It becomes pretty difficult as a teammate when a guy's struggling like this. You don't know if you want to go up and tell him to keep swinging it or if you want to give him his space, what exactly he needs. But right now, it's clearly a struggle for him, and you're just hoping that somehow, some way it'll click, and he can get out of this as quickly as possible.
Jorge Polanco up next for the Mariners. Swing and a miss. Looked off balance that time.
It's 0-1.
Here comes a pitch. Just missed. 2 gone, but the go-ahead run is at first. And we're in the top of the 8th. Look out! And it hit him. He had him 1-2, and he ends up hitting him with a pitch. Mitch Haniger up next for the Mariners.
He's been really clutch with runners in scoring position this season, so they'll have to be extra careful in this matchup. Well, there's a reason why he's at the bottom of the order, struggling as of late, but a knock here would be a huge lift for him and for his team.
That one way outside, and that is ball 1. The pitch. Turned on, but foul wide of third. Raleigh on second. Polanco at first. 2 out of the inning. That just misses. 2-1. And there's a ball.
This is a really good feeling for a hitter at this point in the ball game. You know that they don't want to walk you, so you're going to get a pitch to hit. You just better not miss it.
Out in front and foul to the left side. Kicks and fires. Line to right, base hit. Runner around third on his way to the plate. He will score and they take the lead. It's 4-3.
Showed some really nice patience in that at bat. Worked himself into a good count. Anytime you rip a line drive the other way, you feel really good about what you did at the plate. You trusted your hands, you let the ball travel, and you took the barrel straight to it. That's great work right there.
And stepping in for the Mariners, Dylan Moore. Pitch misses inside. Ball 1.
1-0.
Runners on first and third, 2 away. Next offering is in for a strike.
1-1.
Good eye right there. Lefty out of the stretch. Runners at first and third. Lays out. Oh, it's off his glove. Runner in from third to extend their lead. 5-3 now.
Not every base hit is a liner into the gap, just like not every strikeout's a perfect slider down and away. I mean, right there, he just put the ball in play on the ground and gave it his all to get down to first for the knock.
Aroldis Chapman gets the ball now.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their players a chance to fight back into the game.
Scott Service brings on a pinch hitter, Mitch Garver.
Bringing in some thunder in a big spot, and they're hoping he can get a hold of one for sure.
There's a strike. Outside. And that's ball one. Chapman. He's kind of a prototypical bullpen arm in today's game. Electric stuff that results in a ton of strikeouts. In a tough spot like this, that is a big-time benefit. 1-1 now. That's a bullet, but it goes foul. First and second, 2 down. Two outs. That missed inside, and it's 2-2.
Now, as a hitter, when a guy like this comes into the game, you feel like he's standing on top of you, and it's just attack mode coming right at you, expecting to get a swing and miss.
Sam Haggerty on deck for the Ends. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. Two on, 2 outs. Fouled off again, and it remains 3-2. The pitch. Swings and misses on the fastball up in the zone for the strikeout. A couple of runs in the inning puts them ahead. Last half of the 8th coming up. It's the M's 5 and the Pirates 3. Back now, new pitcher on the mound as we roll into the bottom of the 8th, Matt Brash. He has a great slider with tons of movement.
Number 47, Matt Brash.
Here's the center fielder.
For the Pirates, the center fielder, Jared Triolo.
And a pitch. That one misses. Ball 1.
Just missing off the plate there, according to the umpire, and out there on the mound, maybe trying to get an explanation. Can't say he's convinced, but it looks like he's accepted it.
And the right-hander deals. They tried to get him to chase on a slider down and away. Some activity in the Mariners bullpen. Andres Munoz, the closer, is getting ready and perhaps looking at a long save opportunity here.
That's the ball. That's down.
And there's the automatic. And a foul ball. Swings and blasts one deep to left center. Marlowe going back on this one. See you later. He'll touch them all. His 4th home run of the season. It's 5-4.
Took on the big part of the yard for that home run and just barely got it over the wall. I thought for a second he brought it back out there too. Gave it a great effort, but you know, those plays are so tough to pull off. And I'm sure he'd love to have another shot at it.
So digging in, Brian Reynolds. And the pitch is outside, ball one.
Part of the order coming through now, and with one home run already in this inning, they're definitely looking to do some more damage.
Fastball for a strike. Trying to hold a one-run lead here the bottom half of the 8th inning. And another ball.
2-1.
Wouldn't chase that time. O'Neal Cruz waits on deck for Pittsburgh. Base hit, and that puts the tying run on base.
Man, those are the types of hits where you don't feel any vibration in your hands whatsoever. Such a good feeling. He put a great swing on that ball. Took the barrel right to it. Nice extension as well. 105 exit velocity. That tells you everything you need to know about that swing.
So a change being made at first base. Pinch running here. Leover Peguero. No outs. Runner at first. Next to bat will be the Pittsburgh cleanup hitter, O'Neal Cruz. Brash keeping him close. First pitch doesn't find the zone.
1 ball, no strike.
Runner at first with no outs here. Swung on, belted. Drops for a hit. He couldn't run it down. Makes the turn at second, heads for third. Here comes the runner. The throw's offline. He's saved. Tie game here in the 8th.
Such great concentration. Everybody on their feet, knowing that you can come through with a good swing. And there he doesn't try to do too much.
New arm out of the bullpen, Taylor Saucedo.
Bringing in the lefty with a left-handed hitter coming up to hit. Classic bullpen move right here, so we'll see how it works out.
Taylor Saucedo.
And now the first baseman, Rowdy Tellez. And that's outside.
Ball.
Go ahead run in scoring position. Nobody out. That misses the zone. And now 2-0. And there's a breaking ball that drops in there. And that one fouled off. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout. Connor Joe, the next Pirate to hit.
As a pitcher, you know the runner on second is ready to push things with his speed. A base hit's probably going to be a big run, so you really have to execute on the mound.
Not even close there. 1-0. Man at second. And now it's even up.
1 ball, 1 strike.
And another ball. slider clips the zone. And he deals. That one the other way. And he handles it himself for the out.
Not a bad outcome in that spot. The runner moves up to third, and now they have a chance to drive in the go-ahead run. It's not a knock, but at the end of the day, it's a good at-bat.
And now the switch hitting catcher, Andy Rodriguez. That's to third. Whips it across. That ends the inning and stops things from getting out of hand. But they score twice and even it up late. Through 8 full, we're all tied up 5-5. Now into the game, Michael A. Taylor. He'll be out in left field. Back to the top of the Seattle order. Now it's the second baseman, Sam Haggerty. The pitch. And there's the strike.
It's good speed at the top of the order here. You want to get it on, see if you can get a stolen base, maybe get around the bases and pick up a run.
And the pitch. Got him looking. And a strikeout for the first out here in the ninth.
Well, he's going to have some thinking to do when he leaves the ballpark after this one. That was his third strikeout, and this one looking, obviously, so he's been a little overmatched. He's got to find a way just to be more competitive up there at the plate.
Now the number 2 hitter, Cade Marlowe. First pitch, and he just misses. Big swing and a miss.
That pitch started in and ended up on the outside edge. Just changing planes and very difficult, especially for a left-handed hitter to track.
And strike 2.
He can live up in the zone all game if hitters will chase it. That's just too much velocity. Hitters got to look down in the zone.
One down, base is empty. Just misses there.
Man, oh man, I don't know how you take that pitch. That's as close as it gets.
That one in the dirt. Ball 3. J.P. Crawford to bat next. Back to work. 3-2 now. He fouls it off. We'll do it again. One out, base is empty. Got him swinging.
Well, that slider was way out of the zone, and for me, it just comes down to not seeing the pitch out of the hand, not tracking it into the zone, and then also being a little bit anxious, not confident in your 2-strike approach. And so when a guy's in that position, you get him to commit early, and a lot of times you get the swing and miss, as you did right there.
So 2 down now, and here is J.P. Crawford. That one in triple digits. Two down, nobody on. Here at the top of the ninth. The shortstop takes the ball. Two down, nobody on. Pumping serious gas at 102 on that one. 3 up, 3 down for him there. 8-9-1 due up in the bottom of inning number 9. We're all tied up 5-5. Back now as they hand the ball to a fresh arm to start the bottom of the 9th. Gregory Santos.
And compared to a lot of other relievers, strikeouts have not been a big weapon for him this year, so the defense should be active.
The line of the pitch. Gonzalez in the box now, takes strike 1. Action in the bullpen for Seattle. Andres Munoz appears to be getting ready for manager Scott's service. Spire getting loose as well. The line to kick the pitch. This one popped up right side. He's under it. Pulls it down and he makes the catch. And there's one away.
Now batting, the pitcher.
Now a pinch hitter coming on to the Pirates. Andrew McCutchen looking to start something with one gone. And the pitch a little bit low, ball 1. Kicks and deals. And another ball. All tied up here in the last half of inning number 9. And that one fouled off. Righty delivers. Foul ball, another 2-2 upcoming. Right-handed reliever. Gets a piece and stays alive. Base is empty, one away. We're in the last half of the 9th inning. The wind of the pitch. Got him! He battled for a long time, but it finishes with a strikeout. You can't be mad at yourself after an at-bat like that one.
Absolutely dotted the edge of the zone right there. That was a tough battle, man. So to make a really quality pitch and just catch him looking like that, it's got to feel good out there on the mound. It was a fun at-bat to watch.
So the Pirates batting order turns over. Here's the third baseman, Ke'Bryan Hayes. And that's in the dirt. And that is ball 1. Santos, 24 years old, and they traded for him earlier this year. Trying to send this to extra innings. And that's in the dirt.
Down, ball.
That one catches the corner for a strike. Two outs. Swing and a miss as he was out front that time. Spoils the 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. Right-hander kicks, deals. Goes down looking for the strikeout. That's the third out, and we'll play extra innings in this one. And 1, 2, 3 go the Pirates. Our score holds at 5 apiece. Back now, and on the mound, the closer, David Bednar.
Well, he's been excellent against left-handed hitters this year, and that's his first test. This looks like a good move to the pin in terms of the matchup.
And here it comes. Bounce to third. Sneaks through, base hit. So the go-ahead run is on base with a knock.
Always feels amazing getting a job done when the team needs you to come through. It's just bigger than your own individual stats. I really like that swing, man. He didn't just push it the other way through the infield. He drove it that way, and it kind of makes me think he was thinking opposite field as he stepped into the box. Got a pitch he liked, and he got it done.
Next to hit, Luke Raley. In the air, left field. Puts it away for the out.
The third baseman, number 7, Jorge Polanco.
And now for Seattle, Jorge Polanco. In for a strike, going 1. Bullpen action for the Pirates. Johan Oviedo loosening up in case he's called upon by Derek Shelton. 1 away, tie game. Go-ahead run stands at first. Late swing, foul to the left. Righty to the plate. Foul ball, still 0-2. The pitch. Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2. Hits and misses. It's a strikeout.
He came out of his mechanics there. Typically likes to shoot the ball the other way, but that time a little anxious.
The Mariners going with a pinch hitter, Josh Rojas. The runner on first with 2 gone for him. And he takes one right on the black. Strike 1. Raleigh off of first with 2 away. Pitch misses, and the count even 1-1. Wouldn't chase that time. And that one lifted in the air, center field. He's got it, and that is out number 3. 1 left for Seattle, and this remains a 5-5 ball game. So remaining in the game defensively, Josh Rojas. He'll be the new right fielder after entering as a pinch hitter. And now the center fielder, number 19. He's coming off a big swing of the bat in the 8th inning, Chris.
Yeah, he may still be riding a little high, and for him, hopefully the confidence is still there. It was a solo shot and a very important run in this game.
Santos back to work. Pitch is in there, and that's strike 1.
Man, 91 on the slider right there. That's a hard one. That's a low-end fastball for some pitchers.
Next pitch is outside. Comes up empty. That's strike 2.
Good late sink on that fastball. Out of the hand, looks so good, and then by the time it gets in the hitting zone, hard to get the barrel to it.
That one almost got him. hard liner. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. And there's one down.
Man, if that drops right there, they would have gotten the potential winning run on base, maybe even in the scoring position. But that's just one of those hang with thems.
Michael A. Taylor in the box now. Takes strike one. Ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. And now the winning run is on base.
There you go. Winning run is aboard with one down. Really nice job staying up the middle with his approach. He didn't try to do too much with the pitch. Just shot it through the infield.
One down. And now the shortstop, O'Neal Cruz. And that's outside. And it's 1-0. That's a little bit low.
2-0 count. You really don't want to give in here. You got to work the edges, really execute a pitch. Hopefully you can get back into this count.
Fall off foul. One down. Winning run on at first. On the ground. And that's a fair ball. Around second, on his way to third. In safely with a double, his second of the day.
Well, it's always great when you've got pretty good speed over there at first base. Somebody that can score all the way around the bases. What a tremendous swing and execution by both the batter and the base runner for this walk-off win.
The final here today. A one-run extra inning win for Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show. I'm John Shambi. We'll see you soon.
Here now is our final line score this afternoon. First for the victorious Pirates, 6 runs on 12 hits. No errors. They left 5 runners on base.